Hey, what's up, my fellow YouTubers? Welcome back to Grim Fandango Remastered, and right where we left off, we're at the bottom of the sea.
Brave captain! Here in the darkest depths of the Sea of Lament dwell the most horrible monsters of all. The fearsome, murky demons of the deep will swallow you whole the instant you leave this pool of light. Heed my warning, or take one step forward and learn for yourself!
All right, I believe you. Just quit it with the creepy spirit of the land voice, huh?
You done?
Here comes one now!
Oh shit! What the fuck? That was disappointing.
Okay, that might not have been a sea monster, but it was pretty spooky.
Okay. So yeah, we're at the bottom of the ocean, and we need to figure out how to get out of the bottom of the sea. Ha, I can still see him back there. Hey, what I got to use? Oh, just a sigh.
Oh,
I told you that name was bad luck.
Hey,
Sorry.
I'd definitely go over there first chance I get, but there's a lot of dark water between here and there. According to our map, I think that's the Pearl. I'd definitely go over there first chance I get, but according to our map, I think that's the Pearl.
What did I miss right there? God damn it, I need to wait a second.
Oh, I think her days of use are over.
Okay, so I think we had to wait for that guy to come back. So yeah, I kind of forgot about the uploading the previous episode by the time I upload this episode. Like the previous episode might be a no.
Amigo.
Wait.
Ooh, oh, geez, another shipwreck. You see? That's why I never travel by boat.
Is everything okay with your eyebrows?
Them is barnacles, genius. I don't move fast enough to shake them, so they tend to pile up. I don't mind, though. They're the only company I got. Ain't you, boys?
Huh. Oh yeah, so why the previous episode took a while to upload, you know, before this, is because I completely forgot to upload the previous episode, and I found out until I started recording this, so I really need to keep track of what my YouTube schedule, what I have planned.
How long have you been down here?
Well, let me put it this way. I wasn't always this color.
What are you doing down here?
Trying to get out of the land of the dead, same as everybody else.
Huh.
Why are you walking instead of taking a ship?
Got sick of waiting around Rubicava for a boat. Figured I'd make better time this way.
Why didn't I think of that? Shouldn't you have hit dry land by now?
I'm trying to cross a big ocean here, Sonny. What do you know about it?
I've already done it. In a boat.
A boat? Don't talk to me about boats.
Well, okay, calm down.
What's the problem with boats?
We had such a nice boat.
Why is everybody always talking about boats? You got a perfectly good pair of legs. Why not use them, I say?
Let me guess, you died in a boat wreck?
Let me guess. You died in a boat wreck.
A boat wreck would have been better than what happened to us. Led off course by bad equipment, lost for weeks, no food, no shelter from the sun. We'd started throwing the dead overboard. But then the sharks began following the boat.
What happened in the end?
What happened was, I learned 3 valuable lessons. Stay away from boats. When it comes to navigation, trust only the moon and the stars. And when there's only 2 of you left, never, ever go to sleep.
How have you kept that light going all these years?
Well, I found this coral, this glow-in-the-dark coral. Damnedest thing. Glows like a lightning bug and never seems to wear out.
I had some of that once. Made a nice grappling hook.
I don't think you had what I got, because I don't think you've been to the place where I got it.
Where'd you get the coral?
Edge of the world, boy. That's the only place it grows.
How do you know where you're going?
See the moon over there? I just keep it on my right. That way I know I'm heading in a straight line.
But...
Oldest trick in the book.
I think that's kind of what got you lost, buddy.
We've had a little accident. Think you could help us out?
Depends on what kind of help you're looking for.
Could you take us to the Pearl?
Ha! You don't believe those old stories, do you? You think somewhere in this ocean there's a gigantic pearl that shines so brightly it can be seen from passing ships? And that sometimes sailors so allured by its luster actually fling themselves overboard to dive for it and are never heard from again?
Yeah, and I think it's right over...
Blah! I've been walking this ocean for years. I ain't never seen it.
No, really, the pearl's right over there, you moron.
No, really. The Pearl is right over there.
You poor sucker, that's the moon! Tell me you didn't come all this way out here to pearl dive the moon.
Could we tag along with you?
Well, it's a long walk you're talking about.
We don't have any other choice.
Oh, all right then. Lift those knees, stick close to my light, and try to sing in key. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Scare away sea monsters. Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine.
Better than most
Scare away
songs
sea
these
monsters.
days.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Let it shine. Let it shine.
I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm not gonna let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine.
Oh
Not
my
gonna
God.
let you touch it. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Better than most songs these days. Seriously, I'm watching him walk around the whole ocean, you know, like that. I bet I'm gonna end up back here. Of course. Oh, what? Oh, god damn it. Waste of time.
I thought that looked like our ship.
That's just a trick the ocean plays on your mind, kid. Makes everything look the same after a while, like you was going in circles.
Well, this isn't the kind of progress I was hoping for.
Oh, well, the wet march of the soul ain't for everybody.
Could we borrow that light for a second?
Sorry, I'm kind of attached to it.
Funny.
Could you send for help?
Oh, sure. I promise to call for help at the next phone booth I walk by.
Well, I don't want to break your stride there.
Okay, see you around.
Watch out for sea monsters.
Who? These guys?
Holy shit.
Oh, they don't mess with old Chipito. I'm too bright for them. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it under some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine.
Oh, you're just gonna keep singing.
No, I'm gonna let it shine.
You better run
under
off.
some seaweed. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Scare away sea monsters? Yeah, I'm gonna let it shine.
Okay. Well, damn it.
You all right?
I'm a spirit of the land, Manny, not of the sea.
Hang in there, Manu.
Okay, now what? That freaking got us nowhere.
I'd definitely go over there first chance I get, but there's a lot of dark water between here and there. Oh, I'd definitely go over there. I'd definitely go over there.
So yeah, I'm trying to keep up a, good schedule. I could probably, by the time I upload this, it'll be after my Christmas break or something. I don't know. Like, very professional with my uploading schedule. So I guess I'm gonna wait around here a bit. See you in a minute while I figure something out.
My scythe.
Wait. God damn it.
Amigo.
What? Hey, Oak, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light. Hey, lay off! Lego!
Oh, you got something here.
What am I supposed to do with this?
Follow me.
Where are you taking me?
To the moon.
Okay, finally, after freaking almost half an hour, waiting,
Manny,
I finally got it.
The pearl! Whee! I knew I'd find her someday! I'm rich!
Shh, something's happening.
Manny, what's going on?
And I'm serious, I did not look up anything to figure this out, it's just... Oh. Oh, fuck. What? Oh.
I don't know, but I don't like the way that thing's looking at us.
But literally, I promised I wasn't gonna look up anything, so I waited, and for that freaking annoying bastard to... For that bastard to walk around the whole circle, and eventually I grabbed a hold of his lamp and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know I was supposed to move the left analog stick, towards Glottis. I almost said GLaDOS. To, drag him to Glottis so we can get to the freaking pearl.
Glottis, go down there and talk demon talk to that octopus.
Heck no! I'm scared. I'm staying up here with you.
Pussy.
Glottis, go.
Heck no!
Hey, Chipito, go for a swim, will you? You're drawing too much attention to us.
Too bad. I'm sticking to you like the barnacles on my eyebrows, so don't even think of sneaking off with my pearl.
Alright.
I'm not going down there while that monster's looking right at me.
Okay, let's see. Wow, the artwork in this game still. Oh, he's following me. He's following me. Knock it off. What are you looking at? Oh, I think I see something over there. big at me. You wanna fight me? Oh, those poor people in that submarine right now. Barnacles.
Ugh. Watch those hands, clams. I can't get anywhere near the sub while that monster's guarding it.
Let's try to scythe on these barnacles here.
I don't want to mess up my blade. That octopus is tracking us.
Oh, there we go. Come on, go, bro.
Ugh. I don't want to mess up my blade. Hey, Chapito, go for a swim. You're drawing too. I think we found our transportation. I can't get anywhere near the. I think we found our transport. Ugh.
I think I'm supposed to cut that. I think I'm supposed to cut this.
Ugh. I don't want to. Man, we just can't shake this guy. That soul has our. Ugh. I don't want to mess up my. Ugh.
God damn it. Oop. Here we go.
Hey, lay off! Hey, lay off! Hey, where are you going? You can't leave me here all alone! Come back here!
Oh. Oh, I just set that poor guy up to be tentacle raped. Oh, that's his right.
Looks like we're heading south!
But there's nothing on that edge of the world! Except
The edge!
Oh. Found our way out.
Manny?
Don't ask, carnal, cause I don't know.
Oh, okay. Found somewhere new to explore. I think this is a prison here. But that poor guy. I just kept screwing that guy over. Let's see what's inside here. Slowly walk over.
Gladys, I'm gonna sneak inside and look for Meche.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
Stupid octopus. Let's check what's over here. Well, at least we're making some progress. I finally just.
This door's locked.
Some prison mining plants under the sea. Find a hole in the bottom of the sea in a bit. The original character model.
Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
Huh. Test out this fancy ashtray. Nice.
Man, that ashtray's so... It's empty.
Okay, some office.
It's locked.
Huh. Oh.
Meche.
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner?
What?
Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
If that's what you think of me, then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manuel Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
Oh no, Lotus. You bastard.
I'm gonna grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Ah. Ouchies.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waking up.
Oh, they're adorable.
I like my old desk better. No drawers.
Huh, who the hell are you, too?
This is sad.
Child labor laws. Bring back child labor.
Hola, angelitos.
I'll bite you, I swear to God!
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Huh.
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
What?
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs.
Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
He sounds familiar to me. That one sounds familiar.
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here.
Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Mitchie.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Mitchie.
Poor Meche.
What did I... No, I didn't...
Mitch is my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before.
Every time she says your name, she looks so sad.
I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry.
He sounds like Bobby Hill. Is that Bobby Hill right there in that cage?
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Mitchie, but you stole her case from him.
Is that true?
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man.
Go away, bad man.
Yeah, go away.
God damn it. They weren't listening.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What?
You can't do that.
Who's gonna take care of us? We'll be all alone.
Damn it. What have I done?
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying. Why am I so bad at this?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Mitchie.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
At least they're not crying anymore.
Nice cage you have here.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here.
He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us.
And let them make nests out of our bones.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
My butt's too big to sit in one of those metal perches. Tiny tool from Maritime Union.
I just don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
Shit.
You know, I really do want to help.
Then why don't you?
My butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
I'm gonna tell Meche you said that word to us.
I told you he was bad.
Maritime Union, we can't do factory
I'm in the
work.
Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean.
It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
On second thought, maybe I don't.
We don't want to either, but we don't have a choice.
You're two bad little children. I'm glad you're in a cage. Very bad.
What's so funny?
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
Our parents?
God damn it.
You children just wait here and be brave little angelitos, okay?
Okay. Okay, I got this metal hammer. So after all that freaking...
This is the tiniest little hammer I've ever seen.
Okay, so yeah. That was annoying, but we got something we need. See, let's try to go back to that office.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
Man, that ashtray's so fancy you could eat caviar out of it.
Once you got used to the sooty aftertaste, you'd feel like a king.
I think we need to talk.
Start talking. You're the salesman.
I have a lot of explaining to do.
Save your breath. Domino's explained it all to me already.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Me? About what?
Why did you take me out with that champagne bottle?
I told you to stop you from falling into Domino's trap. If you had made it on that ship, then you would have ended up...
Here?
Yes.
Working for
Why
Domino.
are you working for Domino?
I do what he asks only to protect the children.
What, those little bratty kids over there?
Why are those children locked up in a cage?
With the wings those angelitos have, they're the only things on this island Domino can't control.
Kids free to go get help.
Hey, if they can fly, let's set the kids free to go get help.
They can't fly that far, Manny. But they can fly circles around Domino, and they can bite pretty hard.
So why did you run out of my office?
I felt so embarrassed, and you looked so disappointed in me. I couldn't stand it anymore.
She's actually kind of hot, though.
Then what were you doing that whole year I was in Ubacaba?
I was lost.
What did you...
I don't want to talk about that year, please.
Has Domino hurt you in any way?
Not as much as I've hurt him. Boy, can that guy take a punch.
Okay, I'll lay off the questions.
Great. Now if we could get you to just lay off the cologne.
Hey, I'm a sailor now. We
Hey.
have to wear this stuff. Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm trying to help you right now.
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
Sorry, implied that he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that, but I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Damn,
Name
you
it.
Give me
smoke
your
as-
gun.
You smoke like a chimney right now.
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
They didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that Revolutionary Army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Damn, smoke like a chimney, but when you're dead, you don't have to worry about lung cancer.
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
Listen, Mitchie.
Manny, talking isn't helping right now, okay?
So, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and sorry it was mostly waiting and me being silent so I can listen to the story. And I promise, next episode will be a lot more interesting with the dialogue commentary here. So I hope you, I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.